Yeah, welcome to another edition of the Best 3 Inside Edition. It's your host, Andre, aka you already know, I'm the king of the North, and I'm chopping off heads in 18. And I got my co host, I got the commissioner. What's up, Mo?
What's up, Dre? What up, fam?
And I got the co commissioner, I got Jay. What's going on, Jay?
Ain't nothing. Happy holidays to y'all. Summer's over. Let's get it.
Absolutely. And hey, when Labor Day comes, you know what time it is after Labor Day. It's football time. And it's been a while since we've been on, but I feel like we're about to start the season, man. And Madden 18 is upon us. We got our hands on it. Great anticipation and getting it. When is it coming out? When is it coming out? Ain't seen no gameplay. We finally got the game in our hands. And what is your thoughts on Madden 18 so far, Mo?
Hey, I like the game so far. I like the gameplay. I like the AI of it. Certain things need to be patched up. You know, like that deep post pattern of play action. That shit seems to be wide open every time. Don't know if that's a glitch in Madden or just a wide receiver, no matter what speed they are, seem to be running wide open deep down the field, coming across the field. So I don't know if that's a fix or you got to adjust to it. But either way, that's the only thing, I can see, it's just off the break. But what I can see out of the game to be improved. But I overall like to play. It's still some things you got to get used to personally. But I seem to like it. I like it overall. It's probably the most I've ever played online. Usually I don't. Usually I'll start my own little CFM on the side for myself, get used to my team. But I've been screened on so many times that, hey, man, you need to get online. So I've been online a lot, more than I ever had, Just getting used to different guys, how they call their plays. Man, I like the game. I like it so far.
Okay, so how's your online head-to-head experience been with playing some of the guys just around the world? And how's that experience been for you?
It's been good. It's definitely been some more tough opponents than others. You got a lot of guys who quit. I don't really like that, but it's been some guys that's been tough, which I like because you then have to adjust and try to find plays to stop it. A lot of times it's either too late in the game and you down, but that's good experience to me. And me and Jay has talked many times. You got to play through it and just get used to it, and for next time, okay, I need to call this certain defense or offense. So I like it. I like playing online. That's all I'm gonna probably be doing.
So what's your record so far online? Head-to-head?
I'm 1 over 500, man. I think I'm 18 and 17, something like that.
Okay, that's odd. I mean, that's odd.
Nothing like that, but yeah.
Right.
I'm a game over 500.
Okay. Madden 18. Okay, Jay. You got the game in your hand. You went and got it early. Got the gold edition. Got it in your hand when you got home. Opened it up. Put it in. For your first, couple times you played it, what has been your reaction to the game?
Well, when I first played my first online game, it was just like okay, I can work with this. Like my first reaction was like, okay, run game is solid, is there, because I'm a big passer. So whenever I can run through the tackles and do it well, then I say, okay, this gonna be a game that I can be a force in, because I was throwing way too much in the previous Maddens. The defense, I was kind of stumped on the defense at first. I thought the tackling kind of sucked, but maybe it was just me. I started off playing with the Bears because that's my team in BEST3. The Bears kind of suck a little bit, so I know I have to keep playing with them to figure out where the adjustments I need to make. Now after the 5 games I played with the Bears, I tried the Steelers, I tried the Seahawks, I tried Tampa Bay, and I actually won with those teams, and it wasn't as hard for me to play with those teams as I did with the Bears. Go ahead.
So you notice the talent disparity between the Chicago Bears team that you have and some of the better teams like the Steelers, Seahawks, and the other teams that you were using.
Right. It was a big talent difference, man. It was just like I had to play a little too hard with the Bears to get my win when I played with the good teams, I didn't have to play too hard to get the wins or get people to quit with those teams. The defense on the other teams is on point.
So, you played a lot of online games head to head as well. How many you played so far? What's your record looking like?
I think my record is like 18 and 15. I think I'm 3 over 500. I lost the other day. I lost like three in a row. Then I won 2 in a row yesterday, and then I think I split today. My games.
Absolutely. Okay. So let me give y'all the Kings evaluation of the new Madden. When I first played the game, I was very disappointed in the zone coverage on defense. I thought the holes were just like wide open, and to a certain degree, that's still accurate. But the more I've played the game, the King actually likes what he sees because this game is realistic. It makes you think, especially on defense. You have to match up personnel. If you don't, if you playing the King, you don't match up personnel. Just say because we're gonna run that motherfucker right down your throat. Okay, so if you come out in quarters and dollar, and I'm in a 2-tight formation, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But that's real football. In real football, you have to match up personnel on the field, and that's what they did in this version, which I give them a big plus. And that's from a defensive standpoint. The other thing I noticed real quick on the defense, and I know a lot of the guys in BEST3 claimed that they wasn't holding the triangle. You motherfuckers was holding the triangle. Okay, let's just get it out the way. Okay, but that shit is over with. You know what I mean? This 18, that shit is dead, man. The user linebacker, you can use it, but you just can't. The user linebacker does not have the same effect on the game as it did in 17. And what I mean by that is that you cannot shut down multiple routes like you could in Madden 17. You can't start off jumping the drag route, peel off to take a dig route, and then run all the way back to get the post route and get an interception. What has been your thoughts on the user linebacker? Do y'all use a linebacker, Mo? Do you use your linebacker?
I'm just getting used to it. So yeah, I do use it actually. And I don't know about holding the triangle, but I have covered the middle of the field with the linebacker, and it poses problems for offense. You know, because guys, are used to that tight end running that post or that receiver dragging across or that deep dig. If you got that linebacker, you're in the middle of the field, it's tough. So they have to make a decision. Because if they throw it, he's in great position. If you got him back deep enough, he's going to pick it. So I don't know if that's considered holding a triangle, but it still works. I'm not a big component of it because I'm just getting used to it. But it's worked. It's worked so far for me. But again, to me, you got to watch it because if you think you're going to sit there with a guy, he could just run a dive play with you dropping that middle linebacker back, and it's going to be a wrap. He's going to be running for 15, 20 yards on you every time. So you got to be careful on how you use that middle linebacker. Or weak side, whatever you choose, whatever one you use.
Absolutely. So Jay, when you play defense, do you use the linebacker, or are you more of a defensive line guy?
It depends. It depends on who I got on the line, and how bad I really need the sack versus how bad I need to get that coverage interception. I definitely wasn't no triangle user. I never knew anything about it. I was stumped on how these guys was able to get 2021 interceptions with a linebacker until man was almost over, and then the truth came out. But I'm 50-50. Sometimes I'll use that linebacker, drop back just to throw folks off so they wouldn't throw in the middle. And then sometimes I'm on the line, coming off the edge. So I mean, hey, I'm glad it's gone. But I did, in some online games, you can still use alert if you're good enough. You just can't hold the triangle. You got to be on time with pressing that triangle to pick the ball with the linebacker, which I'm happy about.
Absolutely, it's more user related. Like I said, this year, Madden 18 is the year of the true user. Back in the day when I've been playing Madden since 89, 88, when it first came out. And at one point, you had to do everything. You had to hit stick. You had to do it. And they got away with that. They got away from that, I should say, with a lot of these computer assists, these ball hawks, holding the triangle, all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They got away from. And I think they brought it back because of the competitive arena in Madden. You got all these Madden tournaments. You got the problem rights. You got these guys that's coming in tournaments, and they got to play. And they was complaining, saying, "Hey, look, you bailing these bums out by letting them hold the triangle." You know what I'm saying? Put it on the user, and I think that's what they did. And from what I've seen, like I said, you can still. And I know a lot of guys will say, "Oh no, I can still use the line." No, you can still use the linebacker. I'm not saying that you can't, but the effect that linebacker has versus 17, you cannot cover the field as much as you could in 17, which is a breath of fresh air for me, because sometimes you can send a slant route or a drag and have him bite on it, and then have something coming behind it, and you can hit it. You couldn't hit it in 17. You try to do that shit, it was picked. Okay, now, enough of that aspect of Madden 18. Now we're getting into the version of connected franchise in sim mode. When you've been playing online, it's been competitive mode. What have you guys heard about sim mode? Have you heard anything, or have you played any sim mode games, Jay?
No, I haven't. I haven't. So I mean, maybe I need to. I don't know, man. I haven't, man.
What about you, Mo? Have you played any sim mode games, or what have you heard in relation to sim mode versus the competitive mode?
Good question, Dre. You stumped me on this, man. I don't know the difference. I don't know what it's about. All I know, I've been playing competitive, so I'm not sure what sim mode is, or how it even relates, or how it even works.
Okay, so let me try to explain that for some of the guys who, like y'all, didn't get a chance to hear, or didn't get a chance to play sim mode. I played in another league already. We started up. We played the sim mode. Sim mode, unlike competitive mode, sim mode, I think it relies even more on the ratings. You know what I'm saying? A player's ratings. So you're not just gonna have a bum quarterback come in and make all the throws. Now you're not gonna make all the interceptions either. That like wide open interceptions. It's possible that he can drop it. So that's the biggest difference between the two. In competitive mode, they said that if a guy has a certain rating, then he's going to catch an interception, a wide open interception, 100% of the time. Versus in sim mode, he might catch it 80% of the time, but he might drop it. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, a guy might just fuck around and drop an interception. So, and the fatigue factor is definitely is a big factor in sim mode, and also the actual adjustments that you make as far as the coaching adjustments. Have y'all gotten to the coaching adjustments any as far as in-game play, like as far as matching up cornerbacks?
Yeah, I finagle with it a little bit. I go in and mess with, whether it's a aggressive mode or playing the ball or off ball. Yeah, I've kind of tinkered with it. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time in it because I want my defense just to play, or offense, but most of the time I do it on defense. I do in certain situations use that. I haven't, Dre, honestly, haven't noticed a hell of a lot of a difference, but I have tinkered with it just to see how it would be and how they would react.
Hey Jay, have you got a chance to use the coaching in-game adjustments as far as with matching up a cornerback versus a certain receiver, or tinkering with your defense line, going from, I would say, balanced to more aggressive?
Yeah, I have. I've always been the guy to do that. So this Madden, I try to just to make my adjustments a little bit more quicker, because I wasn't as quick to make my adjustments. When I first start out a game, I like to play the regular defense, and then soon when I get in a little pickle or something, that's when I want to start to make my little in-game adjustments, but I need to start that from the jump. Don't wait till I get down 10 or 7 or whatever like that to start matching up my corners and putting linebackers in zones and all that stuff like that. So, but I do that.
Okay, now, as far as the coaching adjustments that I've noticed that they came up with, as far as being able to match up, let's say, for instance, I want Josh Norman. If I want him on Odell Beckham, I can make that adjustment now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a beautiful tool to have. But I noticed when I play sim mode, and I might have make my defensive line play aggressive. When I play sim mode, man, I got like 5 encroachment penalties. So you got to watch that. It's something that you're going to have to watch when we get into the season. But that's something more or less when we actually start the season. So for some of the guys that don't know, when are we actually starting the season, Mo?
So I've gotten a few questions about that already. Trust me, the newest rosters are out now. We started today. But I'm waiting for EA to send their new rosters out. I'm not necessarily waiting on the latest patch. And I'm not sure if they're going to do it all at once or break it up. But for me, as soon as that latest roster hit the streets, that's when I'm going to start. I'll create the league, send the invites to guys, and get it started. But that's what I'm waiting on. Mostly just the updated rosters from all the cuts and the trades they made since the last couple of weeks. So that's what I'm waiting on, Dre. I don't know what date. If you want me to throw a date out there, I know I know the real NFL starts Thursday. But if you go off recent history with them, the rosters don't come out to Friday or Saturday. I'm hoping so,
right?
But they always seem to push it before Sunday. So.
Absolutely, and with all the trade action that's been going on, it's something that we definitely want to wait for, because it's been a lot of roster changes, and they waited on that last cut from 90 to 53. It's been bananas in the NFL this year so far. Right.
It's been very odd. A lot of trades has been happening this late in the off season. A lot of trades, and it's really odd. I've never seen that as far as past NFL years. This has been different.
Absolutely. All right, so now final thoughts on Madden 18, I just want to get our final thoughts as far as we're ready going to the season. I want to ask Jay about I know my man Mo already made his stance known. That monster formation, the shit is fucking banned. Okay, so stop asking questions. Why is it banned? It's fucking 1,000 motherfucking plays you can choose from. Okay, it's over 100 formations that you can choose from. So stop complaining about one formation that's banned unless you're a fucking bum and you planned on using that the whole game. You know what I mean? Those are the only people who I can think about who will be upset about this monster formation. But anyway, Jay, what's your take about this monster formation? What's your experience in playing against it or stopping it? Or I've only seen it like a few times, and I've handled it pretty decently.
I don't like it. I'm going to ban it in my own league. For the simple fact that, number one, I don't like the fact that your left tackle and right tackle is standing in a wide receiver spot. Why the hell they was over there? I don't know. To me, that's not real football. Again, okay, yeah, you want to have a trick play, but motherfucker not going to run a one trick play 5 or 6 times a game, 30 times a season. You just can't do it. Now, I had a guy that run it for me in online play, and we got down to the goal line, and he did it. Now, mind me, I thought about it. I heard people talking about this way before this Madden even came out. So I'm like, what the hell is this dude running at the goal line? I mean, it's first and goal. This dude, 3 down linemen, 1 running back, 1 quarterback. He running an inside zone. I got 2 down defensive linemen and 1 linebacker. Man, this dude called height. Now, this is the first time I've seen it, so I don't know what the hell's going on. This dude called height. His lineman pancake both my defensive linemen. And I'm looking silly out this joint. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? So I looked, I said, hey, that's the monster play that they were talking about. So the guy actually ran it probably like 4 or 5 more times that game. Without being on the goal line, I did kind of call a few plays that I didn't really stop it all the way, but I kind of stopped it enough where he didn't get a first down. But once I got down to the goal line, it was hard for me to stop. I just don't like it. It's cheesy to me. I like the regular, Redskin. I like the fucking Hogs. 5, 6 linemen at the line. You go to smash mouth, bang, bang. Whoever gets it in, fine. But when you gotta do shit like that, that's cheesy. If you got to fuss about it, then you a cheese running motherfucker. Like Dre said, it's 1,000 motherfucking players you can pick. You got 500 playbook. Find another motherfucking play to use than that. But when you got 2, 3 fat motherfuckers by the sideline standing there like they were wide receivers and they ain't catching the fucking ball, nah, I can't fade it. Sorry. Cheese.
All right, now let me go to Mo. Now, with your league and you more or less pride yourself on real football. You know what I mean? And not let's try to take out as much cheese as possible. And I know you can't police every single play.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
you know
not.
What I mean? That's not what we're really trying to do. But you want to take out as much cheese as possible, right?
Absolutely, and that's one of the biggest plays I've seen, man. Yes, it's crazy. The formation's wild. To me, it's a flag football play. You know what I mean? It's flag football. It's not real football play. And I'm not calling out people who play fag and win championships. I'm just saying, as far as a video game, come on, man. You have many other formations and plays to score touchdown off of. That should not be a staple of your playbook. But again, guys are gonna have their opinion. I respect it. But hey, it's my league. I'm gonna run it how I see fit, and I definitely don't try to run a dictatorship. But to me, to keep it fair for everybody, keep the bullshit away, I gotta make tough decisions, and I made one. Guys ain't gonna like it, oh well. Point
Absolutely, I love that. I mean, sometimes you gotta make the hard decision. You know what I mean? It's your league, and it's all about competing, man. It's about being competitive and competing.
And I'm
we
gonna be
all
honest with you, right? I just don't think that play is gonna stop somebody from competing. You know what I mean? I just don't. Even the guys that's complaining, I don't think that's gonna stop them from competing and winning. That fucking play is not gonna be the stop all for you. You know what I mean? It's not. You gonna be successful running other shit. As soon as you tell yourself that, you get out your feelings.
And so, the bottom line is the shit is banned, and it is what it is. Now moving on, like I said, my experience online head to head, it's tough, man, because when I play online head to head, it's tough because I'm normally on there just for practice aspect. I'm trying to practice a certain formation or a certain look, maybe some plays or some plays that I might not have ran, or just putting together my game plan. And it's hard to get a good look online because the guys only run like 3 to 4 or 5 plays, and they run it over and over and over. They get some success. They run a hurry up offense. You know what I'm saying? My record is like 29, 28, 29, and like 15, 16, or something like that. But I don't. The wins versus the losses, it's like it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've been down. I've come back. Sometimes I even give people a 14-point lead and see if I can come back. But with it only being 5 minutes, you only can do so much as far as in the game. Now, as far as, with 18, it's definitely been a great, adjustment period. And I think that actually, like I said, the defense, I thought the defense was terrible. It was weak. But now I feel like the defense, you just have to match up. You have to use your brain. You have to use your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right, so I only had a couple. Anybody got any final thoughts? What's your final thoughts on the season starting, Madden 18, or anything you want to get off your chest, Mo?
I mean, nothing really. The only thing I just want to get out there to everybody, man, just, hey, we right around the corner. This shit is here. Everybody itching to get their hands on the sticks and face each other because there's some budding rivalries. It's about to be some new rivalries made. let's keep this shit rolling. And again, I'll say this shit. This league is great because of y'all, not because of me, not because of the committee. It's great because y'all fucking commit and play in this league, and I appreciate the shit. But what I do want to say is, let's have multiple different winners this year. Let's have multiple different Super Bowl winners, man. I would love to see that. And I love to see that, man. So I'm looking forward to this shit. So y'all be seeing a message from me soon. Just a heads up on what's to come, how much time we're gonna get y'all to complete all these trades that's been made, things like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to competing with everybody.
All right, Jay, you got the floor, man. Say it with your chest, man. You know what I mean? What you got to say about Madden 18 or the league starting or, Best 3 or somebody in your division you want to say, I'm about to whoop your ass, man. This is the time to say it.
Hey, man, basically, I just can't wait till the league gets started. I'm going to come in. I'll probably be able to play 1 or 2 games, and I'm going to be out for a little bit. Probably like 2 advances, but when I come back, just think about this name, Trubisky. That's all y'all need to worry about is Trubisky. Everybody watched the real draft. Like, what the fuck? Why they drafted him number 2? Some stupid motherfuckers and this and that. But you see what he did in real life. Y'all can see it again on Madden. NFC North, against Jay Murray, against West, against Edwards. Man, hey, that division will be tough. I plan on winning me some titles. Trying to get to the bowl. I'm gonna get this Bears team together. When I do, all that little shit I be reading up on the group me and all that stuff, I try to stay out of that shit. But when I get up there, y'all gonna hear from me. Leave that at the bottom line. So can't wait to get this shit started, and so we can smash some heads back and forth.
Absolutely. All right, so look, the king of the North got something to say. You know what I mean? Let me put this out there. Y'all talking about, oh, you better do this and you better. I don't better. I'm gonna whoop some ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so what y'all better not do is allow me to win a Super Bowl because you think it's bad now. Oh shit, it won't be even worse. You know what I'm saying? And so I had some people come out there or something. My man Nav from the Cowboys. Okay, last Madden, me and him was in the same division and MVP. And when I got the best 3, he was in my division too. He had my number. The dude was obviously EA. Like I said, he was one of the people made the game. And hey, congratulations, you did a marvelous job in 17. That shit's over with, buddy. This is 18. Hey, this is the year of the king of the North, and we're gonna come through and smash it. So if you want to switch, you can switch. If you want to stay, you can stay. I'm telling you this. I'll see you in the Super Bowl, buddy. If you can get there, I'm gonna be there. All you guys in the AFC, okay? I got a lot of people coming to me. Oh, the king. Look, you'll get your opportunity, and we chopping off heads. I got, Ty. He come up there. He called me the queen of the North, but he'll figure it out too when this head is rolling around on the ground. You got Cully. You got the Colts. Your team is sorry as shit. They just traded away everything, so we ain't even worried about y'all. I got Stack Jr. He quiet. He ain't saying nothing, but I know he filming at the mouth. But look, we gonna play, and I'm gonna show off why we are who I say I am. I'm the king, and it's gonna be a fun cycle. Win, lose, or draw. Knock me off, shut me up. But like I said, if I win a bowl, god damn, it's gonna be even worse. So that's all I got to say. Signing off for the Best 3 Inside Edition. Like I said, my man Nav, hey, we'll see you, buddy. Be patient. Be patient. You get to the Super Bowl, we can roll your head too. You know what I mean? We can chop off their head too. So the AFC is my domain. We will be running roughshod over the AFC. And we're very excited about this cycle, man. And that's pretty much all I got to say, man. I want to thank Mo and Jay for coming on and getting this last little show in before the season start. Basically, man, we out. That's it.